going on, man?
What's happening, brother?
How you doing?
You ready to play today?
Hell yeah.
It's finally gorgeous.
I know.
We got a nice day to play outside.
We have a very nice day to play outside.
We're just off Memorial Drive in Boston. There's this cool little playground workout area. I don't know what it's even called.
I think of it as a playground for adults.
That's right.
You know? Yeah.
What are we doing today, man?
Did you run here?
I did not.
Okay.
I've been running a lot, but not just here.
Okay. So, check-in questions about like, what have you been doing? What have you not been doing? What's tight? What's tired? And then all those other things like, are you well rested? Proper nutrition, hydration, stress. So that's kind of, I'd like to get a big picture of what's going on for you mentally, physically, and then we roll from there to kind of figure out what is the best use of our time together today. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to power down. We're going to go through all of that. We'll check in throughout or at the end. Well, Jeff, you successfully kicked my ass today. What is this, our fourth session?
Yeah, session number 4.
Session 4.
Training Tuesdays.
The past 3 have been very focused on just discovering the imbalances, right? And working on mobility and figuring out what our baseline was. And we did some of that today at the start. Was just kind of like a lot of stretching, like vigorous stretching, but like really good mobility work.
Yeah.
And then we got into stuff that made me sweat. I don't know, what do you want to talk about what we worked on today?
I mean, just starting off, kind of checking in, as I always like to do, and I think it's really important before you start any sort of physical exercise, is that, questioning, all right, how well rested am I? How well fed am I? Are there stressors in my life that may be impacting my ability to train really hard, right? And when I think about the hierarchy of needs that we have as a physiological organism, and at the top of that is really the breath. So breathing is so key, is so fundamental. And then below that, water, hydration, are we adequately hydrated? Are our cells have enough water, right? And then below that is sleep, rest, And then below that, finally, we get to sort of nutrition, and all of that is going to come into play when we're working out. So we took that in consideration. Ronzio had been doing his homework, was well rested, and so we got to push our training a little harder today.
I did the homework. I was well rested. Definitely not hydrated. I was just saying that I probably drink as much, if not more, coffee than I do water. So that's something I need to work on.
Yeah.
Dude, on Friday I had donuts for lunch. Does that count for my nutritional base?
As long as you enjoyed them and savored them,
it made me happy.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
That's most important, is that you enjoy the food you're putting into your mouth and you appreciate where it's coming from and what it's turning into, which is this.
I don't recommend that. That's not a regular thing.
I mean, look, if you read his shirt, it speaks pretty clearly to the sort of things that Ronzio is into.
That's true.
We should make a new shirt that says water, climb, repeat.
Yeah, that's true. We'll do it.
I'm a fan of coffee as well. So, yeah, and just in terms of training today, we took things up another notch just in terms of putting together a circuit, shortening our rest periods, trying to increase his work capacity, really focusing a lot on single leg explosive movements. So some single leg hopping, some alternating lunge jumps.
Did you film that thing at all?
Working on mountain climbers. I got you doing some of the pullover dips.
Let's
that
take a
in.
look at this circuit. This is the thing that we had to do at the end here. Show us what he had me do 5 times as fast as I could. He's going to show us a little element of each piece.
We're dropping down for really fast mountain climbers.
So we did 10 seconds of these, yep, and then
popping up to single leg hops.
Okay, 6 single leg hops.
Dropping back down to the floor for mountain climbers.
Yep.
Hopping back over on the other leg, and then finishing up over on the bar. We had him coming up
right
here.
Up to the bar, up and over.
And then working ourselves into some straight bar dips.
5 dips. So Jeff had me do that 5 times. I got 6 minutes or something?
6 minutes.
Ish.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So the goal, I'm actually leaving for Arizona on Friday, and my goal is to set the speed time on Pinnacle Peak, which currently is like 30 minutes. Our friend Luke out there, he got 32 last Saturday. My best time on it is 34, so I've got 30 on my mind. So next week we'll check in and see how I did.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to hearing. You're gonna crush it. You know you will.
I hope.
Yeah.
I believe. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
As always, follow Jeff and check in here for more Training Tuesdays with Jeff, but he's at jeffsiegelwellness.com. Cheers.